Hey guys, it's Coach Bianca. I am here to show you how to create your own recipe using MyFitnessPal. So from this home page, I'm going to go ahead and click the bottom right hand corner on More. It's going to bring me up to that page. Meals, Recipes, and Foods is the tab I'm going to click. Underneath, I'm going to click Create Recipe, and I want to enter all my ingredients manually. In that title, I'm going to put what I'm cooking, and I'm cooking pulled chicken breast. In the servings box, I'm going to go ahead and put 1, as you'll see right now. And I'm going to leave that bulk import ingredients, that tab on, so it allows me to put my ingredients in bulk, and MyFitnessPal is going to search through its database to fit my recipe. So as you see, I'm typing up each ingredient, and I am pretty much pressing space or tab to go underneath that ingredient just to kind of organize it a little bit so it doesn't get lost or MyFitnessPal doesn't get confused. And it makes it a little bit easier for MyFitnessPal to match ingredients this way. So I'm going to continue to finish up my last ingredient here. And at the top right corner there, you see an arrow. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press that arrow. And then MyFitnessPal is going to do its thing in trying to match my ingredients. Now, as you see, there are 3 ingredients that didn't get found, so I'm going to click on them individually to see what the best alternative is. So with the barbecue sauce, that first option is the best option. It's pretty much spot on. I don't want to measure in tablespoons. I want to measure in milliliters or grams. So I'm going to go ahead and press 1 milliliter. I measured it on my food scale to be 507. And then I'm going to go ahead and set that barbecue aside. The next ingredient that I measured is the organic Italian dressing. And so I'm going to do the same thing I did with the barbecue sauce, just finding the best option that kind of is about the same as what I actually used. The first option is pretty much spot on, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And do the same thing. So I wanted in milliliters. I'm going to go ahead and press 1 milliliters. I measured 105 on my food scale. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that Italian dressing to the side. My next is the chicken breast. So same thing. The third option, you always want to measure everything raw. So chicken breast raw, that third option, I'm going to click. I don't want it in ounces, I want it in grams. I'm going to press 1 gram, and I measured 2118. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the number of servings right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that chicken breast aside as well. For the seasonings, just go off of the recipe if it says tablespoon or teaspoon. And you can put, and I want you to insert it as milliliters or grams. You don't have to be too crazy about this. So I use 2 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons is equivalent to 30 milliliters or 30 grams because 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters or grams. Same thing with the teaspoon here. Teaspoon, it is 5 grams or 5 milliliters. So I'm going to go 1 milliliter. I actually measured my brown sugar, so I measured it to be 73 grams, and I'm going to go ahead and put that aside. So once everything is cooked, I am going to weigh it cooked, everything in 1 container. So I'm going to put it I'm going to put a big container on a food scale, zero it out, and I put everything that I cooked in my crock pot in that zeroed out container, and I weighed it 25-50 grams. And I'm going to put it in that serving size that we had put in that servings box that we had put one earlier. And so this is going to account for every gram every time you have a serving of the food that you just made. And so that's what it really is all about when we create our recipe, is accounting for every gram. I don't mind that error. MyFitnessPal is slow sometimes. But now it's ready for me to go ahead and enjoy this food. So I'm going to click on my newfound recipe, and I'm going to add it to my diary. Sure, let's say I had it for breakfast, and I measured about 200 grams on my plate when I zeroed my plate out on the food scale. And so that's what I'm going to enter here, and I'm just going to enjoy my masterpiece. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.